Okay. And well, so my first question for you is, of course, about your country. What is the weather like in your country?
Well, my country has like extreme hot weather. Yeah. So you know that my country belongs to Southern is Asian, so it has the tropical climate. But I live in the south of Vietnam, so it has like extreme hot weather in all four seasons, but in the summer it also has the flood or like rainy days, many rainy days. Yeah.
Okay, so it could be most of the year like hot and humid, and of course like two seasons, right? So there is no winter.
Yeah, no winter. We don't have any snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, so we have some phrases belongs to South in Asia. South in Asia, I heard something like this, or extreme hot weather in all four seasons. Okay, let's see how we can make it better a little bit. So you can say very hot. So what are the word you can use instead of very hot?
Humid. Humid
Humid, no,
weather.
humid is totally different, like wet. So hot is
What?
extremely hot, of course, extremely hot, scorching hot or scorching. So you can say, or predominantly is really good. So let me give you, if you want to say mostly or mainly hot, so most of the time, because you said, so if you want to just say hot climate, extreme hot, very hot, it has actually another meaning. So you can say scorching or extremely hot. But here you said it's hot and all the time. So maybe most of the time in your country, right? Very hot.
Yes.
So how to say that I have a word or can be an adverb, of course, I mean, and you can use it hot, okay? Or mainly, it means mainly. So you can say predominantly hot climate.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And what I stand for is like mostly or mainly hot. If I want to give you another synonym, you can say generally hot, primarily warm. Like, they are the synonyms, and you can say, so you can say, my country has is good, of course, is correct. But when it comes to band nine, instead of has, if I were you, I would say, my country experiences a predominantly hot climate. So instead of has, it's better to say experience. Yeah. And the next parade, and where it is located. So you can say, since it's located in Southeast Asia. So it's Southeast Asia. This one. And why? Since it's located, as I remember, you said it belongs. No, belongs. No. Here, it's better to say uh, it's located in. It's located in Southeast Asia, and it has a tropical, as you said, tropical climate. Since I use climate, I don't want to repeat it, so I say you can say it has a tropical weather pattern. So exactly like the tropical area. So it has tropical. Instead of climate, again, I use weather pattern. Why it's not tropical weather pattern. This one is better in order to avoid repeating climate again. And as you said, you live in the south of Vietnam, so it's okay. But if I were you, I would say I live in the southern part of Vietnam. Southern part maybe is better, more natural. So, because, and uh, in IELTS speaking, especially in some questions, so you know that the language is formal language. So in order to boost your score, we need to use formal language. Of course, you can say South of Vietnam. Why not? It's correct. But if you want to make it more natural and more formal, it's better to say in the south of, actually, instead of in the south of Vietnam, it's better to say southern part of Vietnam or region, maybe. So, southern part or region. So it's your choice which one you wanna use. And you said that extreme hot weather in all
Yeah.
four seasons. You said it has like first, forget we don't have like here because we don't need it. Extreme hot weather in all four seasons, right?
Yeah.
So you can say this way, I live in the southern part of Vietnam where the actually heat can be intense, extreme throughout the year. So this one can be better. So where heat, yeah, can be intense, extreme throughout the year, the whole year, I mean. And of course, you said, but in the summer, you talked about flood, right? Flood and rainy days, mostly rainy
Yeah.
days, right? Okay, so let's make it. So if you want during summer month, we also experience normally rainy, frequent downpours, frequent downpours. Yeah, so normally rainy. And of course, flood, but not because it's sometimes, it has. So you experience and maybe occasional flooding. Occasional flooding due to uh, summer, or for example, summer season, or for example, due to tropical, or for example, weather, or whatever. So occasional flooding is better one. Okay, and uh, or maybe rainy season, for example, due to rainy season, we experience occasional flooding. Okay. Well, the next question, do you like the weather in your country?
Well, you know that my country experienced the predominantly hot climate, so I don't really like them. I don't really like it, yeah, because it makes me have a lot of sweat, yeah, yeah, sweat, and it cause some problem cause a problem during in the hot weather. Yeah, I
Uh,
think so.
yes, sir. It was actually I didn't catch yes or no. So,
Yeah,
yeah, your explanation was good, but I was like, maybe I didn't get okay, yes or no. So you mean? So I
yeah,
didn't.
no,
Yeah, because you said I don't really like it, right? Something I'm not sure because I didn't I was thinking about so yes, I didn't. So yes, okay. I didn't really
no,
like I
yeah.
don't sorry, I don't really like it. Okay. Yes. Hot weather, it was really good and I really liked it. So it was a good, yeah. So yes.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, my
You know
country.
that like you live in USA, yeah. So yeah, I think there's some like is it that the weather here balmy like in your country?
So it depends, it depends. on different things. For example, where to live. So, different states experience different climates. So, for example, in some states, there is no snow in winter, or so hot and dry, no rain sometimes. For example, in Los Angeles, so we rarely get rain. So it depends where to
Oh,
live. Yeah, of course. Not because, normally people see movies and like, oh, okay, so in winter is just snow everywhere. No, not everywhere. Not every state or every city. In some states, yes, some states, no, they don't. And so it's like, but I can say that yes, it can compared to your country, that of course you are experiencing definitely different climate. That is hot climate. Yes, it's totally different. And it's not hot and humid. It's warm during summer, but it's not humid. So, and of course, depending on where you live, so the climate can be different. The weather can be different
yeah.
throughout the year. Well, and as I told you, I liked your just the use of this phrase. And you can also, before I forget, if you want to talk about a really severe or intense, you can replace hot with harsh. So, but you can say predominantly harsh weather if you refer to, largely extreme weather. But I think you don't need to, but just have this that we can also use this harsh and hot. But now hot was really good. And you said that I don't like, because this is band 9, we don't use it. Don't really like it. Maybe if I'm not particularly fond of is better. So you can say that my country experiences a predominantly hot weather or climate, which I'm not particularly fond of. So this one is better, which I'm not particularly fond of. So I don't really like it. Then if you want to add, so for example, and if you want to make a combination, so you can say, I don't really like it, but you don't need. So this one is perfect. And you said uh, it makes me have a lot of sweat. Yeah? You said something like this? Yes. And cause
Yeah,
problems?
good.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and let's see how to say this. Makes me, no, I don't like it. This weather, or you can also say this extremely hot weather or oppressive heat. So this oppressive heat that is extremely hot, I mean. So you can use this phrase, you can add it, oppressive heat, extremely hot. I mean uncomfortable. We use it when it's like uncomfortable weather. Uncomfortable. So makes me know. Cause here often causes me to sweat. And if I want to add an adverb, excessively is good. So you can say often causes me to sweat excessively. I would go for this one. Cause, for example, me to sweat. And this one is better. Yes, but just make me maybe. And why we use it, because this one is more natural when you want to say that you have a lot of sweat because of the weather. And the last part, and it caused some problems. So how to finish? If I were you, I would say, and it can lead to a number of discomforts and health-related issues. So maybe we can say, so it can lead to a number of discomfort. So, and health related issues especially during the hotter month. So I think this is a good ending if you want to develop and make it better. Okay, well, so I want to give you some tips because, as you know, linking devices or linking words are really important. And we can say that we call them as booster. Why? Because using them can easily help to get better score. So, for example, as I mentioned, which I'm not particularly fond of, which, so I'm using linking word. Why? Because you know that uh, it help boost these linkers or these linking devices or words. Actually, they help boost coherence and cohesion when speaking, make your speech smoother. So don't forget, this is really important. Try to use them a lot. And I will give you a list of them with meaning. So I need to look for because I have on my laptop, but I'm not sure where. I need to look for it, and then I will find and will share it. It's a list of linking words and with meaning of them, and of course, use of them. How to use them, I will find and will send. Try to use them a lot because they're really useful. Yeah, we can say that for final score. Okay,
Okay.
the next one. Uh, you talked about south and north of your country. Is the weather the same in all parts of your country?
No, like no, it doesn't. Bec well, it has different weather in my country. Although my country is the tropical has a tropical climate, but in the north it's also have some like in the northern it's some but in but some northern areas it uh has northern areas have the snow in the winter. Yeah, in the winter, especially specifically like some areas on the mountain. Yeah, I think so. And it did not. Additionally, in the north, it also have um like clearly it has the clear has four clearly seasons. Yeah, in the winter it has you know that it has the frosty weather, although it doesn't have any snow. Yeah, and in the middle of Vietnam, yeah, it usually has the tornado like or the hurricane, and also it's a flood in summer. But in the south of Vietnam, it also has the flood, but it has less than in the middle, less than the one of the middle of Vietnam. But it also has in addition, it also has the palmy weather in winter and spring. But in the summer and autumn, yeah, it has the predominantly hot climate. Yeah,
Yeah,
and experience the drizzle,
yeah.
sometimes lightning. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, got it. So it's interesting. So different climates, so it's interesting. So we can say that first, the question was, is it so the answer it doesn't know, but of course we have nothing to do with it. So now let's focus on the answer. So with a different weather, you said it has different weather in my country. It has no, although, and you use although and but together. You can't. So although or but, so although or but. And let's see how we can improve it. So you can say, let me show you, here, pattern. I typed it, so why not? We can use it. You can say, my country has a variety of weather patterns. Why not? So we have a good phrase here. So my country has a variety of weather patterns. I like this one. It's really good. So depending on the region. So depending on the region or area. So you can add this, of course. Depending on the region. Okay. Well, although while the country has a tropical or experience tropical climate overall, you mean, the
Yes.
northern areas can experience, you said snow, right? But just let me confirm. So you said snow. Yes?
Yeah, like it's just some like just a few
Snow.
northern areas.
Snowfall. Got
Yeah.
it. So you can say, while the country has a tropical climate overall, the northern areas can experience snowfall in winter. Snowfall in winter. Now, this is the first one. And particularly, as you said, in mountain, okay, or mountainous regions. So if you want to make it more advanced, so I say, you said on, let me check, on the mountain. You said some areas on the mountain. I'm not sure, but I think I heard something like this.
Yeah, some areas.
Yeah, of course. If I were you, I would use this because of, you can say like mountain, but if I were you, I would say particularly in, this one is better, mountainous regions. So exactly what you said. And let me see, let me check. The rest of actually it was like, additionally, uh early season and past fall, it you said something like this early season. It I didn't catch that word. Could you say what you exactly because I read something but I'm not sure if it's right. Early season.
Clearly, clearly,
Ah,
clearly.
clearly. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so the north, you mean the north, right?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe you mean late fall and early spring, you mean? I didn't catch that part exactly what you mean, but you mean like,
No, like it has the clearly four seasons. Like you
ah,
go.
so you can say, okay, so clearly, so you mean it enjoyed distinct, actually transitional seasons, differently, yeah, separate season, got it. So we can have this phrase, if you mean this, of course, I'm not sure. So like, we have the changeover, okay, uh,
Yeah.
period between seasons. Like, for example, main
Yeah.
season, this season and another season. If you mean this, you can
Yeah,
say
I mean this.
enjoys. Of course, I'm not sure, but if you mean this, you can say it enjoys distinct transitional seasons. So seasons. And what is this? Let me explain it. You mean north, of course, as I heard. So what is this? Actually, we have a period. For example, spring, fall. Okay? And it's like a change over periods. And of course, main season, and you can use this. So I think it could be better than. And you said cold and frosty. Yeah, I like the weather.
Yeah.
In winter, the weather is cold and frosty. I like it. Yeah, let's keep it. I like this one. And even if snowfall is rare, So even if snowfall is rare, because you said even it doesn't have any snow, right? You said doesn't have, but you can say even if a snowfall is rare, but it's frosty and cold. And you talked about the middle of when you said the middle of Vietnam experience uh, tornado and hurricane, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Tornado and hurricane. Why we don't use typhoons and severe storms? Why not? So, because we are talking about natural disasters, typhoons and severe storms are common in coastal areas, coastal tropical areas. So, we can use this. I think you mean this, so maybe you can use this. You can say in central, middle, no, in central Vietnam, in central Vietnam, uh, the region is occasionally affected. The region is affected by what? As I told you, it's better to say typhoons. Let me write typhoons. And if you want to add storm, you can say and severe storm because these actually disasters, natural disasters, are really common when talking about coastal tropical regions you can use, especially during rainy season and blizzard. It was good. It has also blizzard. You can say, uh, as for blizzard, so you can say blizzard, they're not common, for example, due to warm climate. So it's unlikely experience one, maybe especially in summer. And southern region tends to be, I don't want to say again likely, so tends to be hot and humid year round. Year round. This one is better the whole year, year round. And with heavy rainfall during the especially just wet season. Uh, but use it less than the one in the middle like this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, first, so heavy, so you can say less than, okay, but you don't need. You can say, as I told you, as for blizzard. So when it comes to blizzard, so they're not common in Vietnam due to the warm climate, and so maybe you can say they're unlikely to experience, or maybe you can say they tend to be in southern areas or regions. They mostly tends to hot and humid year round or the whole year or throughout the year. So it's your choice. And of course, so if they have rain, you can say with heavy or light or shower. So we have different types of rain. Okay. We're running out of time. So let's log out and back in, then we will keep going with the next part. Okay.
Okay.
Now.